everyone, and thank you for tuning into the North Main Minute. I'm Joshua Dobie. Very common planning question, and it's a fun one because it deals with one of the most special times in life. It has to do with when two folks decide to get married. And obviously there are a lot of things that go into that kind of thing. We're just talking on the slice of that pie when we're looking at the financial impacts of those kinds of things. A couple of broad-based kind of things to keep in mind as you're thinking about marriage and all that goes along with that. First, you want to have a conversation about assets and liabilities for the two of you, meaning that you want to understand what kinds of things may be in savings or retirement accounts, what kind of savings plan you may have in place, but then also with liabilities, perhaps student loans, perhaps mortgages, perhaps car loans, credit card debt, those kinds of things which would be liabilities, and you want to have that conversation before you walk down the aisle, if it's at all possible. It's just healthier, it's just easier when there's good awareness, not only about opportunities, but also about liabilities that are sitting out there, so that as you begin to put things together, you can do so in the ways which are best for the two of you. Second big item that you want to keep in mind is with regards to your documents. So I'm thinking about wills, living wills, beneficiary designations, life insurance contracts, specifically with life insurance beneficiaries, 401k beneficiaries, all that good kind of stuff. Lots of things to keep in mind there. Make sure that if you desire to change those after you're married, that you do so. We see it with some regularity that young couples just hadn't put that high on their radar screen in terms of changing their beneficiaries, so they may still have a parent on there or a sibling on there, even a friend who may have been or may be the beneficiary. And if those things don't get changed and the unthinkable happens in terms of early passing away, then that beneficiary designation is going to be locked in. So we strongly encourage folks to take a look at that. Third big item, this has to do with commingling households. If you're going from two houses or two apartments to one, or going from, say, two cars to one car, the kinds of things that come with commingling financial assets, take a look at your possibilities there. Meaning that it may be true that by living together, if you're not living together at this point, that by living together and commingling your households, you may have some opportunity for some savings. Instead of paying 2 months of rent, you're paying 1 month of rent. Instead of paying 2 mortgages, maybe you're paying 1 mortgage. So there may be some opportunity for savings there to be able to set aside some additional emergency funds or perhaps increase savings to retirement accounts. So there may be some opportunities. You definitely want to take a look at that to see if that may be applicable to you. If you'd like to reach out to us at North Main Financial Group, perhaps take a look at how that new planning idea looks now, because now instead of 2 separately, it's 2 together. What goes along with that, in addition to looking at it from long-term financial planning aspects, certainly with regards to goal setting and making sure that your financial plan and your combined portfolio is pointing in the direction that you desire. We'd love to hear from you. NorthMainFinancial.com.